This is a rally against fear. We know that in those communities that have hosted a rally by Donald Trump, we've seen hate crimes on the rise more than 200%. In fact, in El Paso, Texas, preceding that massacre and that act of terror in August, there was a Donald Trump rally in February.
Let's see. Trump's rally in El Paso was in February, and the shootings were in El Paso were in August? Are you serious, Beto? That's 6 months later, and you're somehow linking the Trump rally from 6 months earlier to the shootings? Well, that's par for the course of that flailing arm demagogue. But you know what? Don't pay attention so much to what Beto says. It's the same old virtue signaling, flailing arm, this and that. Pay attention to the little girl behind him in the pink, and look at what she thinks. Not only is she obviously bored with what Beto's saying, she's about to give him a thumbs down. Good for you, girl.
We cannot sit idly by and in our silence be complicit in the violence and the terror and the racism that exists in this country at unprecedented levels in our lifetimes. And so together, we stand together and we stand against fear. Every kind of fear in America today. And tonight, I want to make the case that there are three kinds of fear.
Notice how the little girl is definitely not paying attention to Beto. She just wants to go home, get away from him. And his speech is going on and on and on and droning. Now, be prepared for Beto to act even more idiotic than he normally does.
Against which we must guard and stand against and make sure that we overcome and defeat. The first is this fabricated fear of the president, who wants us to be afraid of one another. A president, when he was a candidate, who said that he would ban all Muslims, all people of one religion, from the shores of a country that is comprised of people from all traditions of faith, all walks of life, every single country on the planet. It is hard outside of the Third Reich to find another example in modern human history of a leader of a modern democracy saying that one people of one religion are inherently dangerous or disqualified or defective. And yet that's what our president did.
The Third Reich? Really, Beto? So now you're comparing Trump to Hitler. Well, actually, that's not such a big surprise from that flailing arm demagogue. And you know what? The big takeaway here is provided by that little girl behind you. She has no interest in what you have to say. So, good for you, little girl. You're speaking for all of us.
Subscribe to the Dummy Funnies now!
And don't forget to hit that notification bell